Hello students, welcome to my channel. My name is Achitesh Reddy. I am back to teach you about production and employment. This is the third chapter in your syllabus. So this is also a very good chapter where you will learn about employment, how are jobs created, how is everything about money related to a country you will learn in this chapter. So watch till the end. Let's start our chapter. Understanding GDP and its estimation. Okay, so gross domestic product definition. Let's first see what is the definition of GDP and then I will explain you. GDP is a vital economic indicator. So what does he mean is it is a very important indicator of economic, which means related to money, representing the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders during a specific period. See, what does this mean is it is the total value of all goods and services produced. The line itself states. So whatever things we produce, right? We produce cars, we produce a lot of food, we produce a lot of things which are very useful in the economy, and we produce a lot of clothes. All these goods and services, we have a lot of services like education, healthcare. So the total value, what is the value we pay for every goods and services? If we total them, like if we do addition of everything within a country's borders, which means we don't do the addition of everything, including Pakistan and including all the countries around us, right? We do only for our country. So within a country's border during a specific period. What is the general specific period is it's generally 1 year. GDP is counted for 1 year. Sometimes it is counted even for 4 months or 3 months. So it serves as a measure of nation's economic health and growth trajectory. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So when we count whatever is going on in the country in terms of goods and services purchased or produced, that will tell us how good we are spending money. So all this we will know by calculating GDP. So estimating GDP involves assessing the market value of final goods and services rather than counting individual items. GDP calculation considers value added at each stage of production to avoid double counting of intermediate goods. So to get you understand these points, I will give you a very good example, right? So let's see this. Example, a farmer sells wheat to a flour mill for 5,000. See, if a farmer produces something and he will sell for some profit to the wheat flour mill, okay. What does mill people do? Mill people will convert the wheat into powder, Ashirwad, if you see. So the flour mill processes the wheat into flour, which means the pindi, and sells it to a bakery for 10,000. Okay. From this, it goes to bakery for 10,000. This guy gets it for 10,000. I think you will know that he will make cakes with that flour, and we will get those cakes for some other higher price. So the final goods and services, whatever the final cake price is there, the GDP is counted only for the cake price. They don't count what are the wheat price taken and what is the floor price taken by everyone, so that we will avoid double counting. Sectoral composition of GDP and employment dynamics. See, we will count all the income of the country through GDP, right? But from which sector is the income coming? Is it coming from agriculture? Is it coming from manufacturing? Is it coming from service sector? We will know by seeing from where the income is coming through this study. So let's see historical shifts in sector importance. So what history teaches us is economies evolve through stages marked by shifts in sectoral importance. So what happens is, for many years, what happens is economies evolve. Economy will not stay always producing agriculture. It will slowly convert into next stages marked by shifts in sectoral importance. Initially, agrarian economies dominate with agriculture contributing significantly to GDP and employing large workforce, which means India is an agrarian economy, which means more than 50% of people live through agriculture. So as economies progress, industrialization leads to rise of manufacturing and construction sectors. Okay. Slowly when money comes with agriculture, people will make some industries. Okay. People will make some industries and they will work, they will produce more goods and services and all. Goods only, mostly. So after that, service sector comes. Advanced economies witness dominance of service sector driven by technological advancements and changing consumer preference. See what happens in every economy is first they will do agriculture. After they get a lot of money, they will shift towards manufacturing, which means creating more goods. So after doing all these, we will get a lot of technology advancement. People will start setting up IT companies or working towards technology, machines, and all. So that's when the country will slowly become like America. You see how developed America, you can watch on YouTube also, and you will know very well. That's the importance of sectoral composition, which means which sector will have contribution for generating money every year in a country. India's transformation. What is the case with India? In India, there has been a notable transition from agriculture dominated GDP to a service sector driven economy. What happened in India is 50 years back, there was everyone who is employed in India, mostly the agriculture only. But now, the money which is coming for India, more than 60% is coming from service sector. Service sector means all the companies, all the work which we do. You know, software employees and all, right? So agriculture share in GDP and employment has declined, while services have become largest contributor to both. You can see in generation shifts. Your father has been doing agriculture, your grandfather has been doing agriculture, but we don't know our generation how many people will be doing agriculture, right? Our future generation also, people will come down and more people want to do jobs and all. So that is the important point. This shift reflects India's journey from agrarian society to modern service oriented economy. So that's the simple point. So these are two examples. This is China. You know, in China, we see a lot of China goods in front of us, right? In our homes also. Why China gives cheap goods means they produce in very large amounts. China's rapid industrialization propelled the world's second largest economy. You know, China is second in terms of having lot of money in the world. Developed countries like United States exhibit diverse economic landscape. So in US there is lot of service sector. Google, Apple, Facebook, all these big companies. Lot of software companies are there in US. You know, a lot of people who go to US from our Telugu states, right? These are very good examples of how futuristic economies will be if we work towards manufacturing or service sector. Employment dynamics and creation strategies. So, nature of employment. Employment encompasses various forms, including self employment, wage employment, and entrepreneurship, which means for a person to earn money, there can be three types of employment. Self employment means he finds some work for himself and does it. Wage employment means he will do a job. Entrepreneurship means he will set up his own business or anything. Different sectors of the economy provide employment opportunities catering to individuals with diverse skills and backgrounds. Yeah, so if you want a job, you should go to service sector. If you want to work on yourself, you should do self-employment by doing agriculture. But if you want to do entrepreneurship, you should set up industries or businesses, right? So that's a very good example of different sector of economy providing different employment opportunities. Government's role. Government play a crucial role in enabling environment for job creation through policies. You know, government should invest in education, development, infrastructure. These things will only create jobs. These things will only improve employment. If there are good roads, then only the city will develop. If there is development, then only companies will come. Companies will give jobs. If there is skill development, if people are talented only, then only the people will get jobs, right? So educated people should be educated. All these will contribute to employment, job creation. Urban rural disparities. This is a simple topic. You know very well when you go to urban, uh, there will be more opportunities in urban centers. Okay. Urban centers typically offer wider range of job prospects and higher income compared to rural regions. The same example, we know agriculture employs significant portion of rural population. In rural India, generally most of the people will do only agriculture. They will not do other things, right? Urban areas has manufacturing, services and all. There are more sectors in urban areas, which means in city areas. Government initiatives such as NREGA, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, aim to provide rural employment and alleviate poverty. So in rural India, there are a lot of poor people, right? So government will provide 100 days of employment for doing some or other work, and they will provide wages, which means some salary, daily salary. This pie chart shows us that in 1973-74, there used to be 74% people who are in agriculture, 15% in services, which are in jobs and providing good professionals, and industry sector in manufacturing or business sector, goods creation sector, there used to be 11% only. But in now, recent 5 years back, agriculture has come down to 44%, service sector is taking 31%, industry is taking 25%, which means we are slowly shifting from agriculture to service or industries. Organized and unorganized sector. See, the word itself states organized means it is a structured things, it is registered companies and all. Unorganized means opposite to organized, which means they can do business, they can earn money in as they wish. They will be in a very small scale. Like if you see a fruit seller, like there is example, all these people are unorganized sector, which means they don't have all registrations, income tax, all these, right? They just do work when they see. They don't have all this structure employment. Rural urban divide. Organized sector is more prevalent in urban areas, where unorganized is dominates rural economies. In rural economies, lot of people have no registrations. In organized sector, urban areas, there are companies which have a lot of formalities and all. That's why they are having organized sector. Rural workers are often engaged in agriculture and informal rural enterprises, while urban and workers find employment in industry, services, and informal occupations. So what happens is, if there is unorganized sector, they will be having low productivity, which means they don't have lot of money. They will do daily basis job or weekly basis job, and they will move on, or they will do some other job. So there are large number of people in unorganized sector. If you see on markets, there are a lot of unorganized people, but they are not contributing so much money to the economy. They don't even pay tax also because they get low money. Government will also not ask tax. Policy interventions focusing on formalization, social protection, skill development will improve conditions in unorganized sector. So yeah, unorganized sector people should be added towards having a formalization, which means if a person sells bananas, he should sell bananas by registering with the government, and he should have a good shop. He should have a fixed place. All this, if he has, he can have more income and more proper discipline and all. So this is very important for sustainable growth and inclusive growth. That is what the point is telling. Strategies for employment generation and improvement. So how to improve employment, how to get good employment. Okay, promoting skill development. See, everybody should be skilled person, which means if there is a tailor, if there is a mechanic, if there is a plumber, everyone should have a talent of solving a problem. Investment in skill development programs to tailor to industry needs, which means whatever there is demand, we should make skill development in people so that they will get employment and productivity. Vocational training, apprenticeships, and lifelong learning initiatives prepare individuals for diverse job roles. So if you see some courses, right, there will be a lot of vocational training courses. There will be a lot of things which you can learn for some years and then become a person who will do that work. Example, plumber or tailor. If you work tailor work for 1 2 years, you will become a professional tailor, and then you can keep working. Encouraging entrepreneurship means giving small business people who want to set up small business. The government should give some loans and support services, and they should help them in registrations so that they will do some businesses. Investment in infrastructure. This is very important. Why? Because there should be roads, there should be transportation, good transportation facilities, there should be good electricity supply, there should be signal for communication through phones and all. Internet, you should get a lot of internet in rural India also. All these will indirectly create jobs and support economic growth, because all these are used by business people, or all these are used by people who are in jobs, right? We use phones, we use electricity to run machines, we use tractors, and we use vans to transport our whatever we do, whatever we produce. We use autos. Even when you people use autos, you need good roads, right? So all these are interlinked. Public-private partnerships. This means public means the government should tie up with private companies and create some infrastructure projects. So sometimes you will see flyovers are created on road. These are created by PPPs only, which means half of the money will be from government, half will be from private, and they combinedly create a projects. All the people who work in a industry or a factory, they should have good rights. Labor rights means they should not be exploited. Like They should not be told that we will give you 2000, you should work for a whole month, right? This is not fair, right? They should be given good wages, good salaries, safe working conditions. It should not be very hot, it should not be dangerous. So all these will promote decent work. Examples are Skill India Mission aims to train millions of youth for skilled employment in various sectors. So the government, the central government has already launched Skill India Mission where you can learn lot of skills. Startup India, Stand Up India promotes entrepreneurship. Same points. I think I am getting repeated points, right? How to boost agriculture in India? I have given 10 points in a very small, in a way, like in a point wise. You can read them by pausing them. I will quickly cover them. Financial support, which means whoever is doing agriculture, they need to get some subsidies and grants for equipments and inputs. Okay, training programs. Agriculture people who do agriculture should get some training, okay, on how to do modern farming. Okay, they should not be age old farming, right? Infrastructure investment. So there should be roads and storage facilities. Research funding, which means agriculture research should happen in other organizations so that they will contribute to get better yields. Easy credit access, ensure farmers have access to affordable credit for investments. So the points are given straight away. You can read them. Addressing challenges and opportunities in employment. So let me quickly give you. Formalization of informal sector means the same point which we discussed in the previous slide. All the informal people, okay, they should be registered and access. They should be given some formal credit, which means they should be given some money support so that they will follow all regulations and pay taxes. So that will improve overall coverage. Like if you see UPI, if small business people also have UPI, they will have a bank account. If they have a bank account, they can do some savings and they will use their money in a better way so that they will only develop in the future. So that's the importance of formalization of informal sector. Enhancing social protection, which means giving all these schemes, healthcare, unemployment benefits. This is the work of government. Like they should provide some whichever, if there is some problem in socially, the government will provide investment in education and training. Yeah, the point tells lot of people needs lot of training and education so that they will become technically good and they will have lot of quality work in their work. Promoting gender equality, even women should be encouraged for women participation in any jobs. Okay, it can be businesses, it can be high profile jobs, anything. So for that to happen, they should provide child care support. Okay, maternity leave. If the woman has any personal responsibilities to have, they should be granted leaves. Okay, so all these will indirectly provide growth and lot of employment. Examples are, there are two examples. MNREGA, we already discussed. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act guarantees minimum 100 days of employment to rural households, contributing to poverty reduction and rural development. Okay. India's Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana provides collateral-free loans to micro and small enterprises. So this, what is this means is, if you want to set up a small business, right? If you want to set up a tea shop also, you can take a loan from some banks. Okay, you can set up with that, and after you get monthly income, you can pay it back. So that it will be in a very easy and very smooth manner. The government will not force you or will not take away your shop. That way, in that way, it will encourage people to do more business. So let's discuss how to increase agriculture, industries, and service sector. Three at a time. Okay. How to increase agriculture, how to increase industrial sector, and how to increase service sector. Agriculture reforms. What are the agriculture reforms which we need? Modern farming techniques. We need productivity, which means you should have quality work. Enhance access to markets means if we provide lot of good roads, right, they can travel long distance and sell that whatever they produce to people who are in cities or people who go to other states. There can be a lot of connectivity if you enhance access to markets so that even if you produce some mushrooms here, you can send it to anywhere around our state. Investing in irrigation, storage facilities, crop diversification. Crop diversification means we should not produce only one crop in a year. We should produce 3 to 4 crops by thinking intelligently which season will support which crops so that you will have lot of usage for with your land. Industry, how to develop industries, promoting industrial growth in through incentives. Infrastructure development is the main thing to improve industries. Okay. After that, incentives means if someone puts a company or an industry, they should be given tax exemption. Like they will not collect tax for a few years. All these are called incentives. Ease of doing business reforms attract investment, generate employment, foster economic diversification. The same point you can write in your own words. Special economic zones, industrial corridors, cluster development initiatives stimulate industrialization. So, special economic zones means there will be some zones like government will select some area and tell if people will invest in that. If people come from, even it can be from foreign countries or even it can be from Indian countries, people if people invest in that areas, they will get lot of benefits. Like government will have a lot list of benefits which it will give to people who invest in industries. So that's the same point. Cluster development initiatives, which means if there is outer ring road, right? Or if there is an airport, around airport you can develop lot of things so that indirectly it will have impact, the airport will have impact on people who live around. So service sector expansion, expanding the service sector including healthcare, education, tourism, information technology, IT. So all these four sectors, if you increase these four sectors or more sectors, these will create jobs, and jobs will increase economic growth. So for that to happen, we should invest in digital infrastructure. Digital infrastructure means we should have better connectivity, better technology, low price technology, e-commerce platforms, which means if you can sell online through Instagram, it will let you not have a store, or it will let you not have any physical things, right? You can have e-commerce. You can connect with people digitally in a very low cost. Skill development programs, which is the same point I have discussed, enhances competitiveness of service industries. So these are the three ways you can read them. So which you can enhance, which means you can increase employment. So you can see the pictures also. So water infrastructure means bridges is infrastructure, dams is infrastructure, railroads, which means railways, which you see. Okay, railroad, it is called railroads or infrastructure, airport, waterways, highways, all these are called infrastructure, which are very essential for development. So all these points you can read them, and how service sector is there you can read here, like travel, transport, communication, software sector, finance sector. Finance means related to money. So all these you can see here. So, okay, we have two more points, I think. Policy recommendations for employment enhancement. How to increase employment? We should also support entrepreneurship. See, simple entrepreneurship means creating some business and doing some useful things. So, to that, for that to happen, you have access to finance, technology, and mentorship. The person who does business, like he should be connected to technology. Sir, one of the example is Paytm. Okay, if a person has UPI code, they will get money easily, right? Finance means people should have access to banks where they can have some small loans and all. Startup incubators, venture capital funds, all these related to big businesses. Startup incubators means creating companies which will bring lot of jobs. So for that to happen, venture capital funds means people who have a lot of money, they will invest some money in startups so that they will get back their money in future. So all these are related to entrepreneurship. PM Kisan. India's Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi provides direct income support to small and marginal farmers, enhancing their livelihood and reducing poverty. Okay. Initiatives such as, okay, this is PM Kisan is for addressing agriculture related problems and for farmers. But initiatives such as Make in India, Digital India, Skill India, all these are for modern manufacturing, to boost manufacturing, digital infrastructure, skill development. All these are important, right? You can see this. So, okay, this is the last slide, 9 pillars of digital India. So this is simply a complicated slide. Okay, you can just look it. You will not get all these in exams. So that's it, guys. This is the end of the chapter. I think I have explained it good way. Please tell me in the comments how the video was, and thank you for watching till the end. I will meet you in next episodes. Bye.